Great day, everybody. Learning how to drive. I'm sure there's like some 40-year-olds out there that never drove before that, just start learning later on in life. I mean, remember, I know I was a little late with driving. I think, Jesus, this road sucks. I want to say I got my license at 19, which I think 18 is like the usual time. Is that it? Yeah, I think so. I can't remember. It's been so long. And I remember the day I got my license, then my mom still had to drive me over to the insurance place to make sure I was insured. And then I had my license, got insured, went home, and then I'm like, can I take the car out? Because for the first time I can drive on my own. And I remember I went to a gas station and I bought a Godsmack air freshener. They were real big at the time, and so I was just like, oh, cool. This was before, you could just buy anything on Amazon, but I remember I got the air freshener, I put it in my car. That was 2005, maybe. 2000, maybe a little longer than that, or a little later. Got my license, I think like 2006, 2007. I can't fucking remember. And yeah, of course, the air freshener lost its scent after like 3 days, but that thing, it meant so much to me that I held on to it. Excuse me, god damn. I gotta stop drinking so much diet soda, man. But yeah, I kept the thing, and I just, like I said, 2006, 2007, and I just threw it away maybe 2 years ago, 2023. So yeah, I had that thing for a long time. It just became one of those symbolic type things, like the day that I moved into my first apartment, I remember I bought this coffee table that I still to this day have. It's like, well, there's no reason to throw that away because it still works perfectly, and it's what is it, stainless steel or something like that. Hey, Kristen, hey, how's it going? I was just talking about things that I bought when I was younger, and for sentimental reasons I wanted to hold on to them. The Landon, well, how's it going? Is that a 49ers seat head? Yes, it is. Anthony, hey, how's it going? Yeah, San Francisco. Of course, I get a whole bunch of people saying, oh, must suck to be them this year. And it's like, dude, your team made the playoffs. Just because they didn't win a Super Bowl, it's like, we made the playoffs. I mean, in the last 10 years, I've lost track of how many times we did go. I'm a 49ers fan. That's cool. You see, like, yeah, I don't know. We've had 3 Super Bowl appearances in the last 12 years, I think. Yeah, it's a really great team. I love the coat. I actually just got this morning because I live in Florida and it's never cold here. And 2 days ago it was 80 degrees. And then I read that, okay, now it's going to be down in the 20s for, the next 10 days or whatever. So it's like, maybe I should buy a jacket. And everyone I talk to on here, yeah, football's fun. What was I about to say? Yeah, I forgot. Anyway, my sister's transgender. She might be pregnant, but I really don't want her child to be gay. Should we still keep it? Wow. I had my big wish come true because I got a jersey from Kittle and he signed it. Dude, awesome. Yeah, he went down, I think, with the Achilles injury or whatever. But yeah, dude, that is awesome. I remember I forget where, but my brother had actually played football with Kyle Juszczyk. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And so when Juszczyk made the 49ers a couple of years back, I was like, holy shit, he actually made the pros. And now he's like, it's all about McCaffrey and, you know, Kittle and Purdy and all those guys. But yeah, Juszczyk, man, he's doing pretty good. Bear with me, y'all. I'm driving, which I know is not the safe thing to do while live streaming. Jeez, what the fuck did you just say? I have no idea. I'm just rambling like a lunatic. Did you ever eat pineapple pizza like you said you? Oh my gosh. Gone? Yeah. You know what? I remember us talking about that pineapple pizza thing. I've thought about it since then. I wanted to make like a video, because to me that seems like a proper YouTube video. You know, something called trying Hawaiian pizza for the first time, you know, because, yeah, I mentioned how it sounds disgusting, but if that's a legit, you know, if somebody just dares me to eat something just off a dare, then I won't do it. But if this is apparently, you know, I'm sure people in Hawaii are like, yeah, we don't put pineapple on our pizza. That's disgusting, you know, but I will definitely try it out. I'm still going to. Just one advice, it's not good. Yeah, well, yeah, we were talking about it the other day. I've never tried it. It just sounds disgusting, and I know that's not a good thing to do, is just to assume that you're not going to like something. Because what all goes on a Hawaiian pizza? It's pineapple and ham. Is there anything else? Because, see, now thinking about it, I'm like, ugh, it sounds gross, but I will try it out. I wonder if there's somewhere I can go to get like just an individual slice instead of getting like an entire pizza, because if it turns out that I don't like it, then, you know, I don't want it to go to waste. And I honestly don't know who in my circle of friends will be like, oh yeah, I'll take a Hawaiian pizza. Maybe that'll be the second part of the video, is me trying to, I go find some homeless guy and I'm giving him pineapple pizza. And then he's like, what the fuck? I don't want to eat that. Put applesauce on pizza? Never even thought about that. Kind of sounds disgusting. Yeah, the mixture, yeah, it just doesn't sound good. But like I said, I'm sure there's somewhere around here I could probably get like an individual slice, just one slice of Hawaiian pizza, so I can try it out. Yeah, I kind of want to stop talking about it and just do it. Michelle? Yeah, hey, how's it going? You could do bacon over ham. Well, like I said, I want to, whatever goes on a traditional, you know, Hawaiian pizza. And like I said, I'm sure people in Hawaii are like, yeah, we don't do that. When we get pizza, we get pepperoni and bacon and, you know. Yeah, my favorite toppings are pepperoni, onions, and green peppers. I mean, like I said, I've never had pineapple, so I can't say that I hate it. The only ingredient I don't like is mushrooms. So something about like the texture is just, yeah, I just don't like. Buddy, how's it going? Oh, wait a minute. Eating mayonnaise out of the jar is delicious. You said you were just kidding, but dude, no. I actually have done, well, maybe like a spoonful of mayonnaise. I haven't like just sat there with a jar just going, right. But, oh yeah, dude, I don't know what they put in that stuff, but yeah, I could definitely eat it by the spoonful. What the hell did I just see? One of those giant Pep Boy heads was on a flatbed. Mushrooms are just soggy dirt. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They have like those like mushy mushrooms. And then they have like the ones that you buy in the store that are not mushy. It's like, I don't know. That's the only ingredient I don't like. Hey, big homie, what's good? Vincent, what's up, man? I'm just heading home right now. I must have a drinking problem because I keep on saying to myself, okay, no drinking today, but I went and got myself a 6-pack. But you know what? I got today off. I got tomorrow off. I make a lot of money. I pay all my bills. So it's like, why not? Enjoy life. Hang on a second. Fried mushrooms. Yeah, that sounds pretty good, actually. Double tap your screen to like. It's free to like and subscribe. Who you got winning the Super Bowl? What you get at Taco Bell? The two most important questions that somebody could ask right there. What do you get at Taco Bell? And well, as you can see, I'm a San Francisco fan, so I have to root for New England on this one because I just want Seattle to lose. Yeah, it's like, if it's not the teams I'm rooting for, I really don't care who wins. But just because Seattle beat San Francisco in the playoffs, I want New England to win. And it'd be nice, seeing New England have that comeback, after Brady left and all that junk. But, okay, wow. I just get a lot of people right in here. Taco Bell, I always get the Doritos Locos tacos, supreme with a Pepsi. And I get some, not the Diablo sauce, but the hot sauce, and put it on the Dorito Loco. Taco shells made out of Doritos. I mean, come on. You can't get any better than that. The hardest part of being a 49ers fan is telling your money. Hello. Never mind. That's my home team, baby. Sophie, who are you talking about? Yeah, sorry, I'm live streaming with my phone, and somebody was trying to call, so usually when that happens, I get kicked off. The Patriots, yeah. Well, like I said, I'm going to root for them this Super Bowl because I'm a San Francisco fan and Seattle beat them in the playoffs. So, I mean, I'm rooting for the Patriots just because I don't want Seattle to win. I would much rather the news story be how the Patriots, they struggled for a season or two, but then now they've come back. I'd much rather read that story than, hey, everyone, Seattle won. But, that's my home. Don't you think you're not embarrassed to be a San Francisco fan? Well, not really, because I'm, who am I? I mean, I live in Jacksonville, and so that makes absolutely no sense. They've had 3 Super Bowl appearances in the last 12 years. My home team I don't think they've ever made an AFC game or a Super Bowl appearance in their entire career. So, I mean, and even then I wouldn't be embarrassed about them because it's like, yeah, that makes absolutely no sense at all. I'm not on the team. They're the ones out there busting their ass. And even if they lose, it's like, well, yeah, they're the ones out there working. I got absolutely nothing to do with it. So why would I be embarrassed? And anytime, I root for San Francisco, if they win, I don't, rub it in other people's faces like, hey, we won, because it's like, well, they won. I had nothing to do with it. Seattle's going to win, bro. I'm unbiased in this game, but Drake may not going to do good with that defense. Well, you never know, because San Francisco beat Seattle at home, which is not easy, and then Seattle beat us later on, and so it's like, who the hell knows? Whoa, son. But, either way, I think it's going to be a good game. I really don't have any emotional stake in it, so I'll be able to enjoy it on some level. Ah. Glow down. I'm interested in making a purchase of some of your vlog. You guys, you always get me, I start to read, but then very quickly I can kind of sense what's going on and be like, yep, never mind. But yeah, anybody out there, let me know where you're writing from and let me know how the weather is, because every single one of my followers is telling me, oh yeah, it's negative 10 degrees and I'm trapped under snow. I live here in Florida where, yeah, it's blue skies all the time. Well, not all the time, but it's 35 right now, so that's pretty cold for Florida. But yeah, I haven't seen snow since the 90s. Trinidad, oh wow. That's way over there. That's part of Asia, right? Well, sorry, super name. Yeah, I wasn't able to read your entire message. Please don't judge it. Well, again, I didn't read the entire message, so I just read something, and in my mind, I'm thinking I probably shouldn't read that out loud, because I thought you were going in a whole different direction. Jesus here from New Jersey. Hey, what's up, Jesus? Or are you talking about me? I get that stereotype every now and then. Where am I going? People in the middle of the road. Serbia. Oh my God. I can only imagine how cold it is there. Drive safe. Oh yeah, you ain't got to tell me that. Yeah, Danny boy. Is this person honking at me? Yeah, Serbia. That's got to be up in Russia. I can only imagine the level of snow. Yeah, here in Florida, I mean, it was 80 degrees yesterday, and now it's down in the 30s, so. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, you said exactly what the weather is like where I am, buried under snow in Rhode Island. I'm skipping classes because I'm not in the mood to walk in the snow again. I thought they would, I'm going forward, whoops. I figure with that much snow, they'd be canceling class, right? See, I always tell people I miss snow because when I was a kid, snow meant, oh yeah, no school, we get to go outside and play. But now it's kind of like, okay, if there was snow, then yeah, I'd have to drive in that shit, which is like, yeah, I'll pass. All right, let's back it up. I thought that person was following me for a second. Talk about paranoid, geez. I've watched a lot of movies, good Lord. I don't have snow in New Zealand. Yeah, I haven't. I am so far. You seem fun, don't crash. I don't know. I mean, I keep on saying, I've probably done like maybe 500 live streams at this point. I've gotten pretty good at it. And most of them have been while I'm driving. So I kind of feel like I'm an expert at it now. Like I can live stream, take a sip of soda, drive with my leg, no problem, without even thinking about it. They did it for Monday, but the people who cleaned it up at my university suck, and there's still like slippery spots and wet snow. I imagine there's got to be, like with technology and, people getting degrees. Oh, please. If you adopt me, then yeah, if I don't have any responsibilities and I could just be someone's kid, how awesome would that be? But I was saying, with technology, I imagine they could cancel school for the day, but you would just have to do something like from home, like on the computer, maybe. Like, just a online class for a day or two, They could do that. Butter. What's going on, man? You know what? If y'all can bear with me for like 2 seconds, I'm gonna head on into the house. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head on into my apartment so I'm not just sitting here in my car. Hey, Dan, do I know you, buddy? Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. I feel weird just sitting in my car talking to myself. Well, what am I talking about? I'm not talking to myself. How old were you in 2014? I don't know. I think I was in my 20s, somewhere in there. Ooh. Oh, I'm so glad I left the heat on. I talk to myself all the time. It's okay. Well, I don't know. I think you may have been watching the other day, Butters, when I was talking about, like, I had just gotten home. I was sitting in my car. And of course, this one lady, she goes jogging by, and I'm just like, creeping out, looking at her. And it's like, oh my God, what is wrong with me? It's like, I'm a middle-aged man. I'm sitting in my car, talking to my phone, checking out girls running by. It's like, yeah, it was just a weird moment. Ooh, sunshine. Still here. Okay, let me go back. C-Luv is Oh, Enta, hey, how's it going? I have not talked to you in forever. What was I doing? It's called rubbernecking, baby. That's my philosophy. I'm pretty sure I said that the last live stream. Guess what? I'm going into intermediate. I'm not sure what that means. Wow. Certain angles, it's like, wow, I look older than I usually do. Still no beachfront property. No. I'm going to have to, if I ever make money on YouTube, that's definitely, give me 1 second here. Yeah, trying to take off the jacket. Ooh. I think I should probably turn the heat off. Middle school, that's right, yeah. Yeah, I think here we just call it like junior high. I miss you. How you been? Enta, oh my God, I missed you too. Anytime I have someone who's following me and then I don't hear from them for a couple of weeks, I'm like, oh crap. Usually I'm thinking to myself, did I say something? Because, these live streams have kind of given me an excuse to just run my mouth about anything. And it's like, uh-oh, I hope I didn't say something. But I mean, hey, I'm doing great. It is a beautiful day. I hope you... Yeah, probably got blinded by the sun there. Ooh, old man chair. Too bright. Hang on. God, it's hot in here. Oh, you are so old. Yeah, I know, right? Sweet Purcell, how's it going? I can follow you. Hey, do whatever you want. I don't care. My beard is about all gray, but too cold to shave. I don't know what's going on right here. I guess whoever cut my hair last in. All right, anyway. My God, this is depressing. I know, right? But I still watch cartoons. Did you see they finally have a date for Invincible? What are you talking about, Butters? You're not getting rid of me. I'm here for... Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, well, like I said, it's just... Yeah, I always worry that I might have said something bad, and I've already officially apologized to you, so there's no more doing that. I watch Amazing World of Gumball. I don't know what that is. Bro got that Tic Tac. Oh yeah, you ain't kidding. And this is probably the worst angle. Me just laying down like this because now I do seem like an old man. The show Invincible. Oh, okay. Like reading books, of course. You know what? Weather's perfect. Let me go sit outside. This is like I look older than I already do. And you see, now I can't see my phone. Okay, here we go. You need hair places, not on your chin. Free iron. 16 degrees here, doom clock. Oh wow, that actually looks pretty cool. Everything around me. Yeah, Butters, West Virginia, right? Yeah, I think it's like 39 here, so that's pretty damn cold for Florida. What you drinking? Oh, it's just diet soda. Yeah, I only woke up a couple hours ago, so around lunchtime we'll see if I'm gonna change up the beverage of choice. It's summer for me. VH5, whatever that is, good morning. Sky looks great. Yeah, I know, right? I think, yeah, the sun is right behind my head, so yeah, that looks pretty cool. But, I'm pretty sure the last time I talked to you, you said that you were studying for a test. That's right, I've talked to you since, and you said you were waiting on the results. So, any good news yet? How tall is your forehead? Dude, that thing starts like way the hell back here. It is crazy. I mean, I've always had like the acreage right here, but then I started losing my hair and then it's gone even farther back. It's crazy. Totally normal, is that what that says? We got clear skies, the sun's out. It's just cold, yeah. Yeah, I was telling someone that I have not seen snow since the 90s. How do people lose hair? Genetics. It just happens. Like all of a sudden it just starts disappearing. I used to have like, I was losing it, but I had some like right in the middle so I could wear this. Good results. That's good to hear. I'm sorry. There's like so many names that I can't pronounce, and I'm sure I'm going to get them wrong here. Arya, I think. I'm doing good. How you doing? Dan, you look like you be drinking a tall boy Diet Coke. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm drinking. Eventually you go insane and just start pulling. Yeah, there is that. How much is cocaine these days? Dude, I don't know why anybody would try or why anybody would do cocaine. Go buy yourself a Red Bull. That'll give you a nice little jolt, whatever you need. It's also legal. And I'm sure whatever chemicals are in cocaine, they just put in Red Bull. He looks tall. I think I'm like 6 feet. Enta, that's great that you got good results. As I said, it's obvious that I haven't, well, you got the names down. But yeah, hopefully, or they put in Coca-Cola. I agree with that. But, geez, I get so scatterbrained talking to 12 different people at once. But yeah, Enta, hopefully you become whatever it is you're wanting to become. I'm just thinking a doctor, you know? Because you get good results on a test, and that means, okay, that's just the next step to something else. Josiah, what's going on, man? I posted my first video in like 6 months yesterday. I was just getting so lazy. It's like, yeah, I gotta post something. I sit out there and the sun's beating down on me, so. Have a field trip on Friday. Where are you going, sweet? I'll just call you Sweet. Is that your name, Dan? My brother's name is Dan. Dan is my middle name. So when somebody said Dan, I was like, do I know you? And I don't tell people my actual name on here. She cheated on me. How can I start smoking? Adam, I'm the wrong person to ask. Summoning the supernatural. I used to do it when I was younger. I'm good on it. What do you mean? I get over 80 on test. Hey, that's a lot better than me. Subbed and liked, bro. Have a good day. Summoning the supernatural. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to live stream at least once a day. I got nothing going on today, so I'll be doing this for a while. Adam, stop empowering other people's influence over you. Man up and quit smoking. Oh, yeah. I'm not even sure what that meant. Asmongold? Don't even know what that is. I'm 11. Yeah, I get a lot of kids watching this. It's kind of weird. The less you know, the better. Yeah. Yeah, good call. Yes, it's him. Oh, gravy. I can't stop. There is no turn back now. I'm going to a science museum. Hey, that's cool. Okay, bye. I will buy weed right now. That's funny. Just watching YouTube and then, okay, now I'm going to go buy weed. I don't know why that seems weird to me. Only people my age will understand. Oh, shit, there's kids in here. I'm freaking 20, dude. Yeah, and I am a lot older than 20, so that's why I try to watch my language. But when I start these live streams, I always say, it asks, is this for people over 18? And I'm like, yes. Or it's, no, this is not for people under 18 is what I click. And yet people under 18 still, good, honestly trolling about real life issues. Yeah. Nice skull shape. Yeah, I got the Jewish ancestry, so I got like the Adam Sandler thing going on here. Smoke a doobie, bro. Nah, I'm good. I mean, smoking weed is fun, but maybe it's just an age thing. I have this fear of like losing control of my mind. I mean, I already seem a little crazy, but it's like smoking weed was fun, but every single time I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to get back to normal. I don't like this. Like just the places that your mind goes. But anyway. Let me see. I never smoked anything in my life. Hey, that's a good thing. But I am broke. Weed is expensive. Yeah, that's true. Well, anytime I ever smoked, it was just when I was hanging out with friends who were smoking. And I would just be like, yeah, sure, I'll have a little bit. Ice is more expensive than coke. If you insist, I will never smoke weed. I hate the smell of it so much. Yeah, Sophie, that's a good point. I was actually thinking about doing that because, yeah, the smell is kind of crazy. And then also, if you're smoking, anybody within like a 50-foot radius knows that you are and then is like, what's going on over there, So, yeah, trying the edibles. Maybe I'll do that. What's the matter? Scared? I'm scared of everything. Yeah, that's why I don't drink. I need to have... Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I can drink and I still have control of the mental facilities. Yeah, drinking's fun because it just kind of gives you like that numb or that nice kind of warm feeling. Hallucinogens, on the other hand, yeah, I don't like where my mind goes. I'm like, I can't wait to get back to normal. I get it, man. I don't smoke either, bruh. Yeah, I think you were the one that said, smoke a doobie, so I figured. All right, let me see if I can get comfy here. Yeah, I use my money on smoking this. It depends on how much I have now. Yeah, true that. Matty boy, what's going on? I take kratom? Never heard of that. Got this little piece of hair sticking out over here. Drugs are bad, okay? Butters, you are the man. I imagine you're probably closer to my age, so we actually can communicate. But yeah, I have a 2-year-old niece, and every time I see her, I just want to be like, all right, it's time for me to teach you a very important lesson. Drugs are bad. Drugs are bad, okay? Being at your full 5 cents and aware is valuable to everyone too caught up on escaping their lives with substances. I mean, trust me, there have been times in my life where I've wanted to escape the reality. Mostly I smoked cocaine all the time. It was more fun than weed. I can't do that. Matty boy, smoke is bad. My mom said so. You have a good mom. Matty boy, 11, ice is garbage. I still don't even know what that is. Oh, wow. Smoke. Fools, if laughter is the best medicine, your face must be curing the world. Barry, that is awesome. I mean, really? I imagine this is more depressing than funny. Duty. Y'all got vapes, casual burritos. Oh, yeah, I know you've seen my live streams before. Yeah, we've got vapes. Like, it seems like we have more vape shops showing up than we do fast food places. It's crazy. They're everywhere. At best, I think you don't know what... Ice is the best. I think you don't know what are you talking about. Well, if you're talking to me, yeah, I've never had it before, so anyway. Vapes, I drink ginger beer. I am soap bar. Didn't you say you were 11? Or I think I'm starting to get people confused here. Why are people talking about ice? They're talking about a drug called ice, not the people that have been on the news recently. Valium to the do you find sweet Percelle, see you when you come back. Kratom feels like pain pills. It's at the head shop. My God, divorced my wife, but she's still my... Good one, Barry. Imagine being introduced to drugs at 2. I don't even want to think about that. What ice? Okay, anybody who keeps on seeing the ice comments, somebody is talking about a drug called ice, not the people that are in the news. Yeah, we got some hilarious people on here, don't we? Do you prefer dough or sourdough? I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never even heard of, unless that's code for something. Dildo, sourdough. I mean, tell me a color and I'll try to guess it. That's a game no one wins. James, Silent Bob, yes sir. Silent Bob, I got to put my jacket on, but yeah, backwards cap. He had some hair, I think, though. Ice means meth. That's right. I never had it, so I don't know. What, mad ginger beer don't have alcohol with so many new people? I know, Enta, this is crazy. I've got like 18 people watching right now. Hey, like, subscribe, say whatever the hell you want. I can handle it. No more talk of ice, please. I had to go. Yeah, again, 2 different... Which ice is worse, though? Oh, boy. Like and subscribe. Barry, I appreciate it. Oh, my God, I'm having to, like, catch up on the comments here. This is awesome. I am so barred. Do you live in America? Because you would know the news. Ice means meth. They say ice in prison clear. Okay. Sorry if I'm not reading the room. What is meth? Oh, wow. Hit that like. Thank you, Butters. Shout a shot. What's up, Asmongold? Enta, if you're watching, Asmongold, help me out here. I've had 3 people say that that's what I am. My sister wants to know if you're single. I have ice in the fridge. Yeah, I have ice in the fridge, a nice kind of ice. Tell your sister if she wants to meet someone, doing it online is not the best thing to do. Lachlan? What does that mean, buddy? If you don't know who that is, good fuck yes, buddy, we up. Okay, what's up? Lachlan Thornton. If you don't know who that is, good. No, I like blah 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 blah. Have you watched Dragon Ball Super? No, I have not. He's a guy who rubbed blood from his infested guns on his wall and took. Oh my god. Now, see, yeah, that's somebody who's done some. For wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. For every hair you tuck in, an angel gets his wings. Oh yeah, I got a haircut the other day, and I guess they didn't do a good job because there's some strands that are sticking out in the back here. And a YouTuber, and he is super controversial. Yeah, somebody I already forgot. Gravy. Yeah, he told me who he was, and I was like, okay. I can honestly say that is not me. That's definitely someone who's familiar with, ice. You should go bald. Oh, I'm working on it. I mean, it's happening naturally. Is a very disturbed individual. Yeah, thankfully that's not a easy to remember name. Because yeah, if I remember that name, I would probably try to look him up after this. But yeah, thankfully, whatever. I'm glad I got a laugh, my dude. Hey, that is one of the reasons why I live stream. You guys are just awesome. The stuff you all say. I kind of feel like I'm kind of the host. I'm starting to actually get comfy now. This is awesome. I consider myself the host of the live stream, but you all are what make it interesting because I'm leaving the stream and coming back because I have to take a never done drugs, shave it all. No, it's going to be going away all by itself. None. He's good. Hang on a second. He's completely clean. His only addiction is soda. You know what? All kidding aside, I think I might be a little addicted to this stuff. Or maybe because I think I'm an alcoholic. And so I constantly just need something to just something to just constantly sip on. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, I definitely drink a lot of this stuff. The kindergarten class live stream. That's only if I have to. And I think I've done that maybe twice where I had to, just run to the bathroom real quick. And yeah, kids, talk amongst yourselves. You hear that, guys? We're stars. Yeah, casual burrito. Hell yeah. Butters, you're sitting in a parking lot. What are you up to today, man? Don't take off your hat. It scares me. Oh, trust me, that's the reason why I have the hat on. He bought his childhood home and slept in his childhood bed till not too long ago. I'm pretty sure. Are you talking about me? Take your hat off, please. Okay. There, it's off. Wear glasses. It looks good. I don't see why I would. Or maybe just get the frame, the ones that don't have lenses or whatever the hell it's called. I'm a moron. Is that a tall boy Diet Coke? You got it. Soda and energy drinks for me. Anything with caffeine really except tea. I don't like tea. And tea's all right. I mean, I live in Florida. We got sweet tea is the most popular drink down here, and that's pretty good. Tea is definitely a good. Okay, y'all. Let me know if I'm still live streaming here. Okay. I save a lot of money on haircuts. Bald is better. Yeah, true that. Let me see. Isn't sweet tea liquid diabetes? Well, only if you drink a lot of it. Spray. Had a manager meeting. You're all good. Nobody say. Casual burritos trying to mess us up here. Okay, I'm back. Bobby Joe Ashton, is that your name? How's it going? I hear you now. Here, but nobody's. Okay. I think I'm actually all caught up now. What time is it? 9:24. I think. Yeah. What's your profession? Trust me. I mean, I have a great job. I make a lot of money. I really enjoy it. I only work 3 days a week, but what I actually do is so boring. I I do not want to bore you guys with it because I remember trying to explain it to people and just seeing the look on their face of like, cool, man. Yeah. So I'll go on and on about the benefits, which are amazing. Uh, General, distribution. But if anybody out there gets this reference, I was an importer exporter, but I feel like getting rid of the importing and just focusing on the exporting. So yeah, distribution. Yeah, it's one of those jobs that anybody can get, and that's the reason why I've stayed, you know, employed my whole life is because Seinfeld. Damn, that was that was quick. Wait a minute, I thought you said you wanted to quit exporting and focus on the importing. Maybe that's what I'll tell people from now on. Oh, shipping. In a general sense, yeah. Logistics, kind of. Not at all. But yeah, my dude drives a truck and that's okay. No, I couldn't drive a truck, dude. Driving a semi would make me so nervous having that huge trailer on the back of it. But office side, nope. You see, in a very general sense, distribution. And I'll just leave it at that. Warehousing, basically. And no, I don't drive a forklift either. I work as a crane up. Do you work for ICE since you do exporting? Aw, and wow, that was a good one. You said exporting. Well, I'd have to be doing this. But then you'd still see the baldness and that wouldn't, yeah, I don't know. It's scary as hell. What is? Do you run a pot dispensary? Nah. Arizona here. Yeah, you're awesome, Enta. I love you. Butters. Hang on a second. Again. You work as a crane operator. Dude, that kind of sounds like fun. I mean, I've seen it on TV. Driving a semi. Yeah, like I said. Because when you pull up to like a warehouse, you have to back up to a dock. And yeah, driving a truck, that seems way too scary for me. Cartel work. No, like I said, that's what I'm going to start telling people. I'm an importer exporter. But you know, I've been thinking about quitting the importing and focusing on the exporting. But then Ento will be like, see, I knew it. He's part of ICE. Okay, I want to focus more on importing then. Because yeah, I welcome people to this country. It's fun till it's windy, people not doing the rigging right, bad loads, etc. Yeah, I mean, I've done like forklift work and just doing that where you're only handling like pallets of freight. That was scary enough as it is. Your ICE application has been approved. Well, they'll take anybody. It does sound cool, and you've piqued my curiosity. Are you talking about me? Because trust me, dude. There's a reason why I'm not saying it. And see, now it's getting. I love you. I love you too, Enta. It's starting to get built up to where if I did tell you what it was, then it'd be like, oh, well, okay, you know, hope you enjoy it, you know. So whatever. I stubbed my toe, and you want me to back up 30. Wait, what? Lifting blindly across apartment complex is always thrilling. Oh my gosh. Oh, a crane operator. I was thinking like those giant cranes that put those containers on boats. That's what I was thinking. But no, like a, you know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. And see, now all this talk about being bald, now I'm just like messing with my bald spot. Oh, what time is it? 9:28. Phone. I still got some battery left. No, I get the bad jobs, not just container craning. Yeah, I mean, I work in warehousing, basically. But again, no forklifts. I can't, operating like heavy pallets of stuff. That's another thing. But I tell people that I've always been employed because I always do the jobs that nobody else wants to do. Ooh, excuse me. Dock craning is good pay. Yeah, I've heard that. And what I do is great pay, but not really, anything interesting. You know what I just realized? I'm pretty sure I posted a video of me at work. I think it was the first video I ever posted. I strip and wax floors a lot of time, wasted in between coats of wax. You want to talk about boring? Butters, that may have been one of the first jobs. Okay, no, it wasn't. That was probably like my fourth job, was waxing floors at Walmart. And I think maybe it was just because Enta's my new moderator. She can welcome everybody back and take care of all the stuff that I'm too stupid to remember. I remember waxing floors at Walmart back before there were super centers. And maybe it was just because I was like 16, 17. I loved that job. Waiting in between coats of wax. If I remember correctly, we had to set up fans to like blow air onto the wax so it could dry faster or something like that. I'm trying to remember. I craned for mayor's circ. I don't even know what that is. I'll always be employed because nobody else knows how to cook. What do you do, Casual Burritos? Are you a cook? But I don't really like the sea, so it wasn't for me. Oh, gravy. What? Oh, okay. Dude, I would have loved to work on the sea. Been doing it 28 years. Wow. I think I did it for maybe a year or two. And it's funny, I haven't gone far, but I was young at the time, so I enjoyed it, My first job was working in a cemetery, burying people. Ugh. And Sweet Purcell, welcome back, buddy. Yeah, Enta is my moderator. She really helps me out with this. She's kind of like, I'm older, and I know a lot of people on here tend to be like, younger, like kids and teenagers. So she's kind of like the translator. Is that what you called it, Enta? So yeah, I want her on all my live streams. What am I talking about? I want all of you on my live streams. What's the worst? Hang on a second. I'll answer that in a second. I don't tolerate any self-deprecating jokes. Don't say that you're stupid. First thing I will moderate is yourself. Whoa, what just happened? You don't tolerate self-deprecating jokes? I do that all the time. I think I even talked to you about how I use that. If I call myself stupid, I'm not saying like, I'm stupid. No, that's a, I'm pretty sure it's some kind of weird like defense mechanism from childhood where it's like, if I say it first, then nobody else will, If I didn't say it and then someone was like, you're stupid, then I'd be like, oh, that hurt. So it's just a thing where I say it first so nobody else does. Somebody mentions me losing my hair. Trust me, I'm depressed about that. But I will just, I'll make fun of it first, or I'll just, laugh when somebody does it, because then it just kind of, I don't know, I'm rambling like a lunatic. Yeah, Butters make great money and benefits, no complaints. Yeah, that's me, man. Like I said, I work 3 days a week and I can pay all my bills. I took, I think, 3 vacations last year, so yeah, no complaints over here. If it's just me and you talking one day, I'll let you know what I do. Not anymore, always an option. Oh, burritos, you don't cook anymore? You mean Butters great money on benefits? Oh yeah, he's talking about the job he does. Am I dumb as shit, or is that dumb as? Words have power, be mindful. Well, rosemary is good for hair growth. Maybe I should try that out. I know words have power, but again, I say these things about myself, like I said, as a defense mechanism, just to keep others from saying it. I mean, I don't know. I'm old, so if anybody, people say people can say whatever they want about me, and I'll just be like, okay. It's like I really don't care anymore, you know. But whatever. Yeah, OG OG gravy. That sounds a little. But yeah, you are right about that. Only at home these days. Be careful. These are powerful. Huh? As you mentioning the job though, you said you made great money off of being unemployed, but boy, he's probably, from what I can gather, Butters. He sounds like he's retired, or maybe doesn't have to work, or I don't know. I used to do that, but once I stopped, I started to feel so much better about myself. Well, see, and again, I'm not. I don't know. Like trying to think. I don't honestly believe that stuff that I say about myself. Like if I say, "Oh, I'm stupid," it's like, no, I just had a stupid moment there. Yeah, trust me, I don't. I'm not miserable. I'm not depressed or anything like that. I say those things because if I don't and somebody else does, then it's like, oh man, that's sad. Whatever. But yeah, that is a good point. I worked at a frozen lemonade stand that's local to my state in the summer. It was hell way too hot and muggy, and all we had to keep us cool was the lemonade and some fans still. A frozen lemonade chain. Oh, okay. I'm thinking a lemonade stand. I'm like, I didn't know that was a legit job. You see, that's what I mean by when I say I'm stupid. No, it's like, no, I just had a stupid moment there. I was sweating like a pig. I live in Florida. I worked a job in a warehouse once that was not air conditioned. And if it's 105 degrees outside, it's like 110 degrees inside. So 105, then it would probably be 120 inside. That was insane. OG gravy, yes, thank you. See, yeah, that's kind of what I meant. Yeah, no self harm whatsoever. Yeah, I maybe it's just because I'm live streaming, I can say whatever I want. So I ramble and I ramble and I forget not everybody knows what's going on in here. It's like, no, I'm not saying that I hate myself or anything like that. I'm new here. Good morning for those drinking coffee right now. Cheers. Runner 5K. What's going on, man? See, most people drink coffee. This is my caffeine for the morning. Just diet soda. Kaylee, unaware, not stupid. That's a better way to put it. Yeah, there you go. Sometimes you shouldn't do what you love for work. I don't know about that. Kaylee, another good point. No one else's opinion of me matters, only mine. Yeah, that 100% across the board. Can't fix stupid, but you can change your awareness. I was confused as fuck for a moment, Butters. What month has 28 days in it? February. So another 23 and then I can retire. Oh, okay. Well, Butters, didn't you say you... Never mind. I'm starting to get people confused here. It was casual burritos. I think he was the one that said he worked for 28 years. Yeah, for a second I thought that was you, so I was thinking, yeah, you're retired. Cheers, Kaylee. In about an hour or two, I'm going to be drinking something else. The only beer that I like anymore. Kaylee, let me know what country you're writing from. Anybody new to the stream, I always want to ask. The factory I worked at was over 100 daily. Yeah, like I said, this place was a warehouse. We shipped food. I won't say the name of the place, but yeah, it wasn't air conditioned. And in the Florida summers, it gets pretty bad. I'm just saying. Maybe it's because you don't live in existence where you have to seek out victimhood and just to deal with common sense and humor. There you go. Yeah, runner. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. Fort Lauderdale. That's not in the Panhandle. That's down south, isn't it? I either do coffee or energy drinks. Sometimes I hit both in a day because I'm that addicted to caffeine. Something about coffee I just hate so much. It doesn't give me energy at all. It just makes me feel awful, you know? 5:37 p.m. Oh my gosh. And oh yeah, Saudi Arabia. I hope I'm right this time. I think last time I was like, you're in Serbia or something like that. Energy drinks, when I was younger, I definitely liked those quite a bit. Are you top or I have worked for 28 years, but I didn't say it. Yeah, you did. Somebody did. Canada, oh wow, cool. That'd be me. I'm new to the stream. Sophie, hey, how's it going? No, you're not. Well, sort of newish. I'm starting to lose track of people. Sorry. Yes, you got it right. Okay. You see, Enta, that's going to be a little difficult for me. Like, the more followers I get, like, it's difficult enough just talking with, 5 or 6 people. But then when a whole bunch of people start rolling in, I'm going to be, getting all kinds of confused. Florida is the only state I've ever visited. Disney World. Hang on a second. I feel like the world has gotten so soft. Everyone's so emotionally driven and lack general common sense. Well, I mean, that's a common thing for, us older people to say. But the reality is that it's a house to house type thing, because you would think they always say, oh, kids these days, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, no, there's always going to be some people who are driven for, greatness, or driven for certain things. And there's always going to be people that, don't want to do anything, Every generation has the same people. Half hour north of Miami in Broward County. Half hour north of Miami. Okay, bear with me here. So would that be closer to Orlando? Tampa is on the other side of the state. But yeah, anyway, I'm up in Jacksonville. Thoughts on cats? Cats are awesome. Ohio, Paul, that's cool, man. How's the weather over there? I've been hearing pretty much everybody is blanketed in snow right now, and yet here in Florida, we got blue skies. Ooh. I'm new today, and I'm from Pennsylvania. Awesome. Somebody did, probably wasn't. Somebody said they were working for 28 years. I was pretty sure it was you, Casual. Ooh, speaking of which, anyone ever seen 28 Days Later? 28 Years, I have no idea what that was about. But yeah, the movie 28 Days Later. It was pretty sweet. Pennsylvania, Bobby Joe, welcome. What a wonderful problem to have. Hope the channel gets bigger and bigger. Yeah, me too. Because like I said, Anta, if I ever start making money, I might have to start giving you a percentage. I've been to Florida 3 times. Twice was to visit my Nana, and the other time was to go to Universal. Cool. Yeah, Florida is known for, where the old people go to retire. Miles. Like I know, I'd get into HR trouble if I ever left. I'd get into HR trouble if I ever left construction. What do you mean by that, Gravy? 14 inches of snow. Ugh. Florida. Catch you later, bud. Gotta drive. All right, Butter. See you next time, buddy. I'm about 3 hours south of Orlando. Okay, I've got it now. Yeah, I ain't really got no complaints, with Florida weather. If you ever start making money, I would take none here for the love of the game. Yeah, I know you said that, and I think I'm joking when I say that. Yeah, well, that's pretty much my way of saying I really appreciate you being on here and helping me through, helping be the, what do we call it again? The mediator between certain generations. And yeah. And see, even, gosh, any of y'all, does that ever happen to y'all where you go to make a point and then you just kind of like bore yourself and it's like, I don't even feel like continuing. Anyway, I think I've been live streaming way too long. So yeah, I'm starting to get a little tired here, but anyway. I got tired for asking a guy in training if he was regarded. The person drove into a house and slammed the truck into the road, going down a steep hill at a high speed. Jeez. So too, Paul, been a bitch of a week. Florida and Ohio is better. I've never lived in Ohio. I mean, Florida, honestly, like, I'm not really a fan of it. Our parents moved us down here a long time ago, so it's like I just stayed. We have the beach, and that's about it. I don't have any kids, so going to Disney World is kind of pointless. Yeah. Yeah, I've had so many people in the live stream the last couple of days say, yeah, I'm watching because, we're covered in like 6 feet of snow and we can't do anything. So I guess I should count my blessings. I love a reasonable Florida man. Yeah, I know, right? Are you in finance? No. I thought about moving to the States. Gravy, where are you writing from, buddy? All right, I've been live streaming for over an hour now. I think I'm gonna Denmark. Sweet, dude. I have always wanted to go to like, what is that area called? Like the Scandinavian area, like Denmark, Sweden, and all those. Runner 5K. I've been telling people that like I haven't seen snow since the 90s, so it would be nice to I mean, I have a car. I could just travel up north and go see snow, but yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't mind it snowing every once in a while. We got a beach and everything else sucks. Well, yeah, there's no mountains. There's really nothing interesting to go see. I mean, I don't know. I'm getting old, so like a beach is pretty much all I need and I'm good. I just posted my last, I think 2 or 3 videos is just me hanging out at the beach. Weekends in the winter. Oh yeah, I've heard snow is insane over there. Yeah, I would love to go visit out there sometime. All right, y'all, I'm starting to run out of steam here. I've been talking for a long time. Water life in Florida is incredible. Yeah, yeah, water sports. We got a lot of that, and it's fun. Yeah, I'm starting to lose some. I spent 3 hours at the beach this morning. I can't get enough. Oh wow, Anta, that's great. Did you see my video I posted yesterday? Because it was part of my trip that I took back in I think October, and yeah, yeah, most of it was just. Let's see how long Denmark's thing with the whole Greenland. Oh my god, I know how stupid is that? But anyway, Y2J, what's going on, man? Casual burritos. The water life. Oh, the animals. See, again, stupid moment. I'm not stupid. I just had a stupid moment. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, okay, y'all. I've been, good lord, live streaming for 70 minutes. Yeah, I did see it and enjoyed it. Take care. Catch you in the next live stream. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and end this one. I've been talking for 70 minutes now and I'm getting exhausted. I got to go eat something or do something. So, everybody watching. Yeah, Sophie, I didn't. Gravy, that orange paper doesn't represent us all. Runner 5K, 100%. New Zealand, hey, how's it going? I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream, and I want to thank everybody. Gravy, Sophie, Runner 5K, and to obviously Burritos. Yeah, Sophie, I already said you. Paul, Y2J. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, I'm going to have to go ahead and end this. Maybe I'll pick it up in a couple hours. Zeke, I apologize, man. Yeah, I've been live streaming for 70 minutes now. I am exhausted. But yeah, if I don't live stream later today, I will definitely do it. I'll do some more tomorrow. So thanks everybody for watching. Say this correctly, and else. Yes, bye for now. Oh yeah, Bobby Joe as well. Sorry. Zeke, yeah, everybody. I love you all. Thanks for watching. Catch you next.